My husband actually brought his lawyer into the delivery room. I was lying in the hospital bed. My water had just broken an hour ago. I was terrified yet excited to meet my baby. Then the door opened, and my husband, Andre, walked in, followed by a man in a suit carrying a briefcase. I stared at the man. Andre, who is that? That's my lawyer. He's going to wait outside. I did a double take. Your lawyer? Why is your lawyer here? I'm about to give birth. Andre didn't answer. He just smiled and told the man to wait in the hallway. Then he pulled a bag off his shoulder and started unpacking 3 cameras. He set them up around the room, one pointed at my bed, one at the door, and one at the monitors. I panicked and asked him what on earth he was doing. He only said, I just want to capture this moment. The nurse walked in, looked at the cameras, then at me, and she seemed uncomfortable. Andre leaned over to her and said, this is going to be the best day of my life. My wife is about to learn that choices have consequences. My heart dropped. It was then that I remembered how strange Andre had been acting throughout my entire pregnancy. He told his poker buddies I'd been fooling around with my coworkers, even though I'd taken maternity leave months earlier. At our baby shower, he told his mom I had secrets, knowing full well we had an open phone policy. He was spreading baseless rumors about me cheating everywhere. I also remembered one specific night 2 weeks ago. Andre let out a folder and slid it across the table. $10 million. Your family trust becomes mine if you cheat. And DNA tests don't lie. For context, when Andre and I got married, we signed a prenuptial agreement that had an infidelity clause. If either of us cheated, the other would get $10 million from the family trust. I signed it because I'm not that kind of person. Andre, I've never cheated on you. Why do you keep saying this? He just stroked my belly and smiled. You'll see. I convinced myself he was just anxious and paranoid, scared that when the baby was born, he'd see it was his. But then the baby actually came. After 10 hours of labor, our daughter was born. The room went completely silent. She was beautiful, perfect, and unmistakably mixed race, with light brown skin. Even though both Andre and I are as white as snow, I stared in shock. That's impossible. I'd never been with anyone else. How could my baby be mixed? Andre erupted, shouting and celebrating. I knew it. He told the doctor to document the baby's appearance immediately, to have it on record, and he was already on the phone with his lawyer. We got her. $10 million. I broke down crying, swearing on my mother's grave that I'd never cheated. He just smiled and said, the baby doesn't lie. The next morning, while I was breastfeeding, he handed me divorce papers. I called my family's lawyer, Mr. Campos, in tears. He arrived within 2 hours, looked at the papers, then at my daughter, and said only, don't sign anything. Give me 2 weeks to investigate. Andre laughed so hard that the baby started crying. Investigate what? Look at her. She's clearly mixed. Mr. Campos put his hand on my shoulder and said, trust me, he won't get a penny. If you can't wait for the full content, just go to my profile and click the link. I'll only post the 3-minute condensed version on YouTube, and the full content will be updated for free on an exclusive platform. The link will take you there directly. No complicated steps needed. Just click the link on my YouTube profile, and you'll be taken straight to the platform to watch all the content for free.